information session for our Calculus 1, 2, and 3, WO1 for each of those courses. I want this to serve as a general information session for all three courses. The syllabus, the content on the syllabus for the Calculus 1, 2, and 3 are the same throughout. And so you will find here in this overview for the syllabus the following content. Page 3, the textbook information that you will find, the textbook Calculus by Larson. Page 5, the grading scale and percentages, which is standard. Pages 6 through 7, the topics that we will cover in this course, the assignments, their due dates, and the exam dates. The dates that are in there are based on Sunday midnight. There will be some of you who will take the test in the testing center, and some will take the test at home. If you take your test in the testing center, then the test must be completed by that Friday before the Sunday due date. The final exam is mandatory for everyone, different from how it used to be for my course. The only exceptions will be for the final exam will be students who have an A average going into the final exam. You can be exempt then from the final, and also you will be exempt from the sample final exam. Pages 7 and 8 in the syllabus covers the testing instructions. How many attempts do you have for the homework, for quizzes, and for exams? There should be unlimited attempts for the homework. Well, for WebAssign, where the homework assignments will be, I think they define unlimited attempts 100, and you wouldn't even need that many. The quizzes, you have 2 attempts, and then for the exam, only 1 attempt. Page 9, the attendance requirements. The attendance for this class is simply this: all students must complete at least 3 assignments per week in WebAssign. You will typically watch my videos in Blackboard and then work an assignment. An assignment here is defined as a section, like section 11.4 or 7.7 or 4.4. That's one assignment. I have implemented something else here now in this course that we have some discussion forums per chapter, and if you go in there and if you engage in a discussion, I will count that as one assignment for the attendance per week. If you go and ask questions, the goal is to get students to interact with other students in this course, and so I do admonish you, encourage you to go into the forums, raise questions. Sometimes you may have a question that another student has dealt with, and they may be able to answer, or you may have an answer to something that you want to post, and I will give you attendance credit for that as well. I understand that a lot of times when we're dealing with the technology for these courses, you as a student, you may know way more in terms of technology than I do. Rest assured, I'm sure you do, because my kids, small as they are, 8, 9, 10 years old, and they know way more than me about cell phones, iPads, and computers. So, on page 9, I also talk about, I give you the opportunity, I will drop your lowest exam. I will not drop the 6th exam. Also, we talk about the withdrawal policy. You will find a date in the syllabus whereby up until that date, a student can withdraw from the course. I will not drop, again, let me reiterate that, I will not drop the 6th exam, but I will drop one of the first 5 exams, the lowest one. Again, I spoke about the final exam exemption. The best email to reach me is ernest.williams@calhoun.edu. That comes right to my cell phone. So if it's in the evening times or on the weekend, if I'm not occupied elsewhere, I should be able to respond to you. Pages 10 through 11, general information for the college, the math lab information. That is, if you need additional help, you can go to the math lab, whether it's on the Decatur campus or the Huntsville campus. When you go into WebAssign, that's where you will do the homework, the quizzes, and the exams. They have features in there where you can email me, ask me a question, and those are pretty neat. And I do try to respond to those as well. If you have a situation with WebAssign, sometimes I'm not able to deal with some of the technical aspect of WebAssign. I left this number for you. It's in the syllabus as well. Please get in contact with them, and someone from their company will be able to assist you. Getting started online. If you have technical issues with Blackboard, use this number for Calhoun, 256-306-2700. You only call Calhoun's IT department if you have an issue with Blackboard. If you have an issue with WebAssign, get in contact directly with WebAssign. Or call me, and if I can help you. Well, I'm kind of like David Letterman when it comes to technology. And for anyone who remembers the Late Show with David Letterman, he knew nothing about technology. All course content, David Letterman, he was a comedian. He could tell jokes. That was his thing. I'm an instructor of mathematics. That's basically what I can do. Anything outside of that, if it's not dealing with the scriptures and teaching the Word of God, then I'm sorry. All course content is in Blackboard. That is my lecture notes, my lectures in the notes. They're in Blackboard. There are some sample exam reviews from my face-to-face course that you'll find. Try to put information in there that hopefully will be helpful for you. All assignments and exams, however, are in WebAssign. Page 13, the syllabus, how to access WebAssign through Blackboard, and I will show you that in just a moment in the next video. Students no longer need a course ID for this course, and as a matter of fact, you no longer need to record yourself if you're going to take the exam at home. Before, you had to go into Tegrity, record yourself while you were taking the exam. The college is getting rid of Tegrity, and I know you're shouting right now. You're excited. Well, so to alleviate that, I have implemented the lockdown browser that's in WebAssign. So when you go to take the exam at home, you would have to use the lockdown browser. In the syllabus, also in Blackboard, I put a caption where you can download the lockdown browser way before you take the exam. So that will work when you start to go into the exam. That's the only requirement for taking the exams at home now, is that you download the lockdown browser. If you don't do that now, when you get to the first exam, WebAssign will prompt you to do that. So that should be fine. Pages 14 to 15, I have passwords for the exams for those who are taking their exams at home. All of those passwords deal with something with the Wild Wild West. Hey, why not? If you're taking the exam at the testing center, then you don't need to worry about passwords. They will take care of that at the testing center for you. Pages 15 through 17, the syllabus. I discussed there the testing options for the testing center. Let me go back. I think I missed something. Pages 14 to 15, testing option for taking the exams at home, download the lockdown browser. I just said that. I don't want to sound like I'm losing my mind, which I am. You can take the exams at home, that's an option, or you can take the exams in the testing center. Pages 14 through 15, I cover the instructions for taking the exams at home, and for you to be mindful that you must agree in this class for the academic integrity policy, which simply says that you will not cheat on your exam. Before, when students would record themselves, I would go in and watch each video of the student taking the test, the captions, to see if there was anything that was being compromised with the exam. Now I won't have that ability, and so I will trust you to be a person of integrity. If you are caught cheating, then my option, and there's no discussion, is that you will get a 0, an F for the course immediately. So please, ma'am, please, sir, to thy own self be true. Again, pages 15, 17, I outlined the testing option to take the test in the testing center. Oh yeah, going back to the taking the test at home, and if you want to use this, if you're in the testing center, I'm fine with that. When you go into WebAssign, you click on the test. For each problem, it'll say, put a note here, or ask my instructor, send my instructor a message. Please click on the one where it says send my instructor a message my instructor, or something like that, because that's an email that comes to me in WebAssign, and I will see that, and I can respond to that in a little bit quicker fashion. Do not use the note tab to put a note there, because if you do, I won't know that it's there unless you tell me. So the other option to send a message to your instructor, that will come to me, and that's better. For students who are taking their tests in the testing center, you can use scratch paper, write your information down. I will check over that when that comes to me through campus mail. And so if you put something wrong in WebAssign on the computer, but you have it right on your paper, I will go back and give you credit. Please do not email me and ask me to look at your scratch paper. I will. If you're taking the test in the testing center, the scratch paper comes to me, and I will, it's a part of my obligation to check everyone's work, and to basically, I will grade your scratch paper. I have instructions in there on pages, I think page 16 and 17, on how to send me your scratch paper in the testing center. If it's not correct based on my guidelines, I will not even consider your scratch paper. So your name, the course number, the course name should be on your paper in the top corner. Also, you must tell me if this is Calculus 1, Calculus 2, or Calculus 3, because I have 3 courses that I run every semester. So I don't know, you're just putting your name there, and I have a lot of students, so I don't know your name that, okay, I'm supposed to know that you're in Calculus 1 or Calculus 2 or Calculus 3. So you put the course information, put the test. This is test number 1, test number 2. Put my name on there, because a lot of times students' papers get mixed up in the testing center, and I've received students' work from other courses that were not my course. And so if your name is there, if your paper gets mixed up with some other course, some other instructor, they'll see my name, and they'll know to give that to me. So also put the section, so if it's math 125, period W01. Okay. Academic integrity, pages 17 and 18, outlines the college's policy on cheating, plagiarism, and that kind of thing. So you do your best to be a person of integrity, and that's what we all require. Additional pages there in the syllabus, the formula sheet for certain exams for this course that you can use on your exam. If you're taking the exams at home, you cannot use the textbook, you cannot use notes, um, but you can use a formula sheet, the formula sheet that I specify within the syllabus for that particular exam. Okay, thank you.